This is a 2007 Honda Shadow Spirit. It's the shaft drive model. I believe in 2007, late 2007, they switched those over from a chain. So it's the 750 C2 model. And I'm at 12,000 miles. So what they want is a new air filter. It also says to replace the sub air cleaners. So we'll take a look at that and to look at the crankcase breather. So the air filter and the crankcase breather they're both right here. And so the first thing is to look at this filter and just how bad is it after 12,000 miles. So I took off the chrome cover. You need a 4mm hex key for that one. And there it is. You can see that the Honda filter has this mesh, sort of mesh, hard mesh coating, and inside it's a little dirty. Basically, it's not too bad, but might as well replace that while we're at it. So I got a K&N filter. This is a little different in that it doesn't have that metal mesh. It says it comes pre-oiled from the factory, so I just took the wrapper off, and there it is. It's ready to go. It's supposed to last 50,000 miles, so twice the price of the Honda filter, but 50,000 miles and then you clean it. So that'll pop just right in here. Now the crankcase breather, it's actually located right behind here. So if you look at the idle control valve here, if you reach back right behind it, you'll feel this little tube, and it's that little tube that can be filled with oil or things like this. Once you have this cover off, you can see right here, there's a little hole right there. And I mean, you can try to take off the tube, that low tube. There's a very tight spring clip that holds it in place. Or maybe you can get a Q-tip and just fit it in there and take out any oil that's there. You can see it. If you take a look from this side, you'll see that little tube right behind the idle valve control. It's a pain to take it off, but if you have a bit of oil, you just dump it off and put it back on. So the sub-air cleaners, you might as well call them sub-air filters. If you go on the other side of the bike and take up the cover of the toolbox, you'll see them right there. That little white assembly right here, that's it. There's two of them, and the manual says to replace them every 12,000 miles or so. They're also called, if you search on the internet, air injection control valves. They're not that expensive, but getting to it seems to be, I haven't done these yet, but getting to it seems to be challenging. There seems to be a tube you have to disconnect right here and up above as well. So you might need access underneath the bike to get that. And if your hands aren't big, you might need a long set of needle nose pliers to remove all that. So, you know, it's up to you to decide if you live in a dusty environment or not to do this at 12,000 miles. But like I said, on these ones you have to replace the entire assembly. I think on older models there was this little foam piece that you could replace, but on these it's the assembly. Good luck. Some people say that the K&N filter that I bought does make the bike sound a little more throaty. So here's before with the Honda filter. See how this sounds. Now here it is with the K&N filter on. Let's start it up.